Hello, welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're going to change the butt stock on an AR-10 rifle. First step in changing a butt stock on an AR style rifle is you've got to remove the buffer and spring. Second step is removing the collapsible buttstock from the buffer tube. That's done by pulling down on the release. Normally you pull down like this to allow you to adjust positions. You just pull all the way down and it comes off the end. The next part is loosening the castle nut and backing it off. Once you've backed the castle nut off as far as you can, then you can go to the next step. To back that castle nut off you need a wrench capable of doing it. Here, this Tapco armorer's wrench has the cutout necessary to do that. You can use any armorer's wrench as long as it has the right size cutout, but the Tapco one's pretty handy. The next part is to go ahead and slide back the end plate. The end plate has a detent here that interfaces with the back of the receiver. You need to slide that back out of the way so you can rotate the buffer tube off. To rotate the buffer tube off, you need to push down on the same detent that was holding in your buffer spring. Once you're past the buffer detent, you can let the pressure off slowly so it doesn't go flying across your workshop. Just slowly unscrew the buffer tube. And you're done. On this project, we've taken off the collapsible buttstock tube, and now we're placing on a standard rifle length buffer stock tube because we want this to be a fixed length buttstock on this rifle. Interface with the threads, screw it on until you come up against the detent pin, and you're going to have to push down, screw forward until the tube itself is holding the pin down, and you get it till you can't turn any further, back off just a hair. And that's the key part right there. Now the next part you want to do is install your fixed buttstock. In this case we're using the Magpul MOE buttstock. Just slide it over the end of the tube, forward, until it interfaces with the receiver. To firmly attach your new fixed buttstock to your AR, you have to open up the back door here to give you access to this screw hole. You go ahead, put in the screw, turn it in using the blade on your armorer's wrench, and this will secure the buttstock to the buttstock tube. And there you have it. Now the fixed buttstock is secured to the buttstock tube. When changing from a collapsible buttstock to a fixed buttstock, or doing the opposite, going from a fixed buttstock to a collapsible one, you need to change the buffer and spring. So we've gone ahead, got a rifle length spring and buffer, and you just slide it on in and let the detent catch the front of the buffer. This AR-10 lower is now completely converted to being a fixed stock. Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Pegasus Test. We hope you comment, like, and subscribe. And please tune in for future gear test videos.